Michael Twitty had a great part in the show when he said that the enslaved named it soul food because it could never die. It was their first form of being able to pass something on, like learning how to cook and everything else. I know how to do this. I can pass this on to my child. They will at least be able to survive, and they'll be able to cook. They'll be able to nourish themselves. Yeah. What is soulful food? Like I said, you can feel it when it's being shortchanged, or when it's someone that's like, no, this is grandma's recipe. Like this is way back,
How do you know when you've had one? I think is what you were saying.
Right.
Yeah, and you know what, I mean, this is another conversation that Brian, you and I have had ad nauseum in terms of talking about not only soul food, but soul in food.
Right.
Because I think that universally there is soul that's present in food outside of just the cuisine of the continental African-American US. Vince, if you have a bowl of pozole, there is probably a great memory of maybe somebody in your family who has created that, and maybe that might be a recipe that has been hands down, translated and distilled through separate generations. But when you get that bowl, it's almost that ratatouille moment, is that you hopefully can go back to a feeling of comfort and a sense of security. And that is something you're going to find very much universal in nature. When you have the food that comes out of, your grandma's, kitchen,